All right, this next part should be fairly straightforward. We're going to talk about events. And notice I have my example, FMOD studio example open. So what is an event? It's a container for sounds where you can add effects to the sound. You can add conditions when it fires, etc., etc., etc. But in the most simplest terms, think of it as a container. So if you look at our events tab up here, we have folders. We have a UI folder, which stands for user interface. And if you click on it, open it up, and you'll see we have some sounds in here. So if I click on a sound, it will go into the timeline here, and you can actually play it. And this is considered to be an event. All right. If you hit stop again, it will rewind. If you click on it, it will. And I'm going to keep this in very simple terms right now. We're going to be delving into this a lot deeper. You can add effects to this. You can get fairly deep. You can add an overview. This tells you right here what it is. You can read that, and you can alter this. You can automatically alter the volume and pitch down below when you click on it. And we're going to get more into this in depth and detail later. But just alter the pitch. If you want to lower the pitch on this, just go like this and play it. Space bar will play it and start and stop it, and then rewind, stop. So you notice that the pitch, you can hear it, has gone down. If you want to set it back to its original, just double click and it'll go right back to where it was. So what we're going to do for this one, we're going to add an event. This is pretty easy. Like I said, this will be a very easy lecture. So let's go up to File and let's go New. So we're going to actually create a brand new, and then we're going to go Save. And you can do Command S or just pull down S. I'm on a Mac. I'm sure on a PC it's Control S. And Save As. I'm just going to do this tutorial. And you can either save it to the FMOD Studio folder, which, excuse me, is probably easier because it'll keep it all in the same place. But for now, I'm going to save this to the desktop, so I just want Command D so I know where it is. Then I'm going to add an event. And how you do this is you Control click or right click. If you don't have a mouse that has right click on it, you can Control click on a Mac. Most PC mice have. So if you just go in here and go Control click, and we'll go New Event. And we're going to do a 2D event for right now. And this is so easy, but I want you to get used to doing this. So I'm going to close out our other one, or just flop it down. And so up here, I have a little stinger that I wrote for a video game that I'm currently working on. It's called Childhood Innocence. And I do one of two ways. I can drag it in, which is probably the simplest way if you have the desktop space. Or you can go up to File, and you can go to Import Audio Files, or you can go Shift-Command-I for Insert Audio Files. So here's my event that I just put in. And notice that it's showing you that it's unassigned. We'll talk about that later. And again, I could change the pitch of this, which could get interesting. Let's put it up a little bit. So that's an interesting little effect there. Or down. We'll see what this sounds like. Lower. So it's interesting, just by changing, double click to go to back, just by changing the pitch, you can really change the sound of an audio file. Without even really doing a whole lot to it. And there's, like I said, we're going to get into all the effects that you can add. For right now, all I want you to do is practice putting in an event. I know this is simple, but get used to it because we're going to delve into this a lot deeper. So find an audio file. It could be a WAV file. MP3 files I'm not too fond of because when you transfer something to an MP3, it usually adds a little bit of time to it, and we're going to talk about looping and all this kind of stuff. But experiment, add a new event.